Hey everybody, it's time for another Tony Tippets, and today we're going to do a comparison between two different wireless headsets. I mostly play just CS:GO, and I recently have to replace my Logitech G533. Again, that's the Logitech G533, and because the mic here, the mic boom, actually has been malfunctioning. It's been very crackly, or my teammates cannot hear me when I'm in game. So I went ahead and looked at replacing this. I've had this headset for nearly 4 years. It's been very serviceable. It's been a great pair of headsets, and I really enjoy these. And I will tell you what I've replaced it with. But I just go over overall what these G533 have. They have a nice cushiony over the or circumaural type of headset. Has a boom mic that's not detachable, and you can see that it extends. I can curve it in to where my voice is. They have a few buttons here. So they have a macro button, an on-off switch, a macro button, some volume, the charging port, and on the other side is pretty bare. Does not have any buttons. So basically, I'm wearing them like this, and they have really good sound isolation. I really cannot. I can hear some stuff, and I can hear, I guess, somebody walking to the room. But when the game is going, I really cannot hear anybody that creeps up on me. And sometimes, somebody taps me on the shoulder, and I startle. That's because these have really good sound isolation, and it's passive, of course, not active. What I really like is where I can fold this mic up, and it can mute basically the mic. So these headsets are great. They were 4 years ago about $150. I've seen them as low on Black Friday this year for $64, $65. But I think it's time to upgrade. And what I've upgraded them to are the Arctis 7. So I just got this literally today, and I will kind of rip this open and kind of do an unboxing video. So the Arctis 7, you can look it up online, of course, but we'll see what's in the box here shortly, and I can do an in-game test to see what the audio will sound like with also the mic, and we'll do some quick comparison or quick initial thoughts between the two different headsets. All right, everybody, ready for the unboxing video of the Arctis. This is by SteelSeries, the Arctis 7. And this is basically just the unboxing video. I'll try to make it pretty short because there's tons of unboxing videos that are out there that go into greater detail than probably what I'm going to go through. I just really want to show you what's in the box, what accessories, and then we'll go on to the test of the actual headset itself. Go on there. It says Rise Up, which is really nice. Really has adopted some of the esports, sort of there. This is the SteelSeries, GLHF, of course. Good luck, have fun. And here is the Arctis 7. I like they have these stickers here so that it doesn't get scuffed up, so that's good for packaging. And these headphones actually have a sort of a ski goggle type of headband, so it makes it more comfortable. I can tell you that the squishiness of this is almost reminiscent of memory foam, so that's really, really nice. It's going to be for long gaming sessions. This is definitely going to help. You have your microphone on and off, So it's good to, when you're in game and you want to mute your mic, you're able to do it through that button. This is the volume control here. You have your charging and your 3.5 millimeter headphone aux port. I believe this one is actually the charging because this is micro USB. This is their proprietary cable. You got your, this is the, see if I can get this to focus there. Okay, yeah. So if you go up, this is the game. And if you go down, this is the chat. And you kind of want to leave it in the middle when you're in game. So you basically can control what side you want to hear more of. More in the game, more in the chat. And so this is really good so that you can concentrate on clutching or making those kills. And you have the power button, of course. And so this is really a very nice, it's going to, up here is metal. So really sturdy, and this sits right on the head, so it's going to be very, very comfortable. And then here is the receiver. This is a, I thought that was a really long cable, but actually there's 3 cables. Here is the receiver. That's actually a pretty decent cable, actually. I can probably plug this right into there. They have a really nice line out and line in, so you can pipe another source into these headphones through 3.5 millimeter jack. So that's a really nice touch. I'm basically just playing on PC, so I really don't, probably not going to be using that. But it's nice if your phone has a headphone jack, you can plug it in there, listen to music while you're making your frags in CSGO or whatever game you want to play. We have this seems to be a proprietary plug. That's the 3.5 millimeter. So that goes there. And also this is the charging cable. So the cable here and the micro USB there. So this is to charge the unit. And that's pretty much it. Looks really nice. I can't wait to get into a gaming session and see what it's like. So the next section is I'll get on CSGO. I'll get on with a friend, and we're gonna test the audio, the mic for it. I don't have a way at the moment to really test the audio portion of it, but really when you're in game, you really wanna get that clarity of the mic. Oh, one other function here is this is actually the mic, and it pulls out and kind of bends. So you're able to like really get it right in front of your mouth, so that reduces noise and gets you a very clear voice for your in-game chat. So this is really nice. We'll do a test. I'll put it on and I'll give you like a behind the chair look at how this fits. So the review for this particular headset, it is very comfortable. The strap right here is very comfortable, and the earmuffs are actually not very hard, they're very soft, and they actually hug the ear. Doesn't touch, so it's actually not that bad when it comes to just comfortability. This mic here is awesome because it can retract back into the headset and just pretty much lay flush there, and you can always yank it out whenever you need it. So I do want to say one thing about these. The setup was a little bit disappointing, and I was on the verge of actually not wanting this headset anymore and returning it. And the reason why is because when I initially installed it, the volume was very low. And if you look up on all of the threads, the volume is low. A lot of people encounter this. And my experience was what I basically did was install the engine before I installed the headset. And by doing so, for some reason, the volume was low. There was also a suggestion to move the transmitter from a USB 3.0 port to a USB 2.0 port on my computer. So I did that. So I moved the transmitter. That didn't work. It maybe helped a little bit. So what I ended up doing was uninstalling the engine, removing the two sound sources from the device manager, the Artist Chat and the Artist Game, removing those, unplugging the transmitter, basically starting from scratch. Before installing the engine, plug in the transmitter, and then testing it out in game. So anytime I was in the Windows, it was fine. It was only in the game that I experienced low volume. So I would put in the transmitter, test the game without any of the engine software, and the sound was good. So you can play it like that. You don't need the engine software necessarily. And give me a moment here. And so you don't need the engine software. However, I did do the extra installation of the engine. So I basically installed it without the engine software, tested it, and then it worked. So then I installed the engine software on top. Now it will install an additional application that goes along with the headset, which is normal. And then I went back in without any settings, without any EQ settings, in the engine, play the game. The game was fine. And again, the game that I'm talking about is CS:GO, because pretty much the only game I play. So now that I felt confident about the engine, and with the engine and the transmitter and the headset, I finally did some EQ changes, and it took. So I'm not sure what it is about installing the engine ahead of installing the headset, but don't do it. Basically, plug in the transmitter, let it detect by Windows, maybe test it out, then install the SteelSeries engine, and now I'm happy. And I went from wanting to return the headset and buying something else to actually enjoying it and being in game and enjoying the headset in game. The feedback from the users is that the microphone is very good. They can hear me crystal clear. I'm enjoying the comfortability, and it's lighter than the Logitech headsets that I have. So all in all, the verdict is a thumbs up. I won't give it a 2 thumbs up. I'll give it a 1 thumbs up, just for the fact that I did have to do some troubleshooting in order to get it to work properly. Again, if this helped you in any way, like the video. If you'd like to get new videos, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you again for Tony's Tidbits.